after yesterday's shenanigans, we're going to see how we get on today. Now, is this going to be a tarot reading or is it going to be a hot mess? Who knows? Maybe a bit of both. So, how are you all? Today is the fourth day of the third month of the 20th year. So 4, 3, 2. Oh yes. I don't know what that means, but I know it means something because it was brought to my attention. So when things are brought to your attention, you go with it. You gotta roll with it. You gotta take your time. Yes. So today we're just rolling with it. I don't know what's going on with the hair, but there we go. Good morning. Good morning. So let's see what's on the cards today. And let's hope we don't have a big catastrophe like yesterday. But we're here. And we will handle this shit if we do. The tower moment yesterday was definitely a tower. When all the shit comes down and you see what's underneath. Yeah. That was exactly what we had yesterday. So today, we'll see. Good morning, Lioness. Good morning, Debbie. I was just saying, I wonder if the tower's going to fall today. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can actually get through the reading before I have a hysteria fit and either lose my will. Good morning, D.A. Gaff. Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? Absolutely blinding hilarious. If they say there's a moment when everything falls and your ego has to go to one side and you can either deal with it in an absolute hysteria way or one of shame and guilt and hiding behind your ego. I think yesterday's a true testament to just how far I've actually come. Because a few years ago, I think I'd have actually kicked the hell off because of that or been dire embarrassed. No. No, I am a hot, beautiful mess. And you take me as you find me. So let's see what the cards and what is in store for us today. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out. It's very, very fresh. It's not bright, hot sun, but it's bright, illuminating sun. There's an air of peace and calm around. The birds are singing. That to me is always a good start to the day. And talking of tower moments yesterday, we had severe wind. And my roof lifted off. I didn't quite realise, but we had major leaks. And this morning, the man came and he said, well, in the storm, your roof lifted off, my darling. That's why you've got leaks. He's had to pull all the felt down, take the tiles off and relay them. Good morning. First message is a message in a bottle. A 15, 6. We have balance. Yesterday, the main one was 4. So we have gone from 4, which is stability, up to balance. We're creating a balance. There's some kind of message that we're going to be delivered, that we could be delivering, that we could come in through sight, sound, email, messages, whether it's downloads. This month is big on downloads, intuition kicking in, really absorbing the energy that the universe is trying to create to get you to understand where you are, where you're going, understanding your divinity, all the rest of it. Good morning, Tigress. So today is the main message is message in a bottle. Okay, so bottom of the deck, I've seen it, so I'm going to pick it up. What was it? You might get flashed today. Ooh, yes. Who knows? So, message in a bottle about a soulmate. 41 is 5. That could be there's some kind of change. Now, if you've been watching on a regular basis and you've been connecting the morning readings to the twin flame readings that I've been doing, then this makes a lot of sense. We could be having a message, whether that's intuitively from a third person, third party, or the person himself connected to a soulmate. There could be something about what's going on in this soulmate's life that's going to bring the tower moment down for you to understand, to break those barriers. Or this could be your soulmate themselves bringing a message in that's going to create the tower moment, that creates the peace, because the tower moment has to come to shake up, to break down those walls for the new beginning to start. However it's going to be, there's definitely some kind of message in a bottle coming in regards to a soulmate. It might not necessarily be from the soulmate, but it could be in regards to them. Right, bottom of the deck we have healing. So this message, this tower that's going to happen is going to help heal some things from deep within, within the connection, within yourself, or with the understanding of what's been going on. So it's going to mentally calm down your brain. Very much, there's lots of downloads that I'm getting at this morning. I'm rolling with it today. Oh yes, oh yes, we're going there, we're going. So Melly Mermaid cards. There's lots that wanted to flip and jump. Decisions. Okay, so message in the bottle is going to come and get delivered to you, and there's a decision that's going to have to be made about where you want to go. Now, gratitude came in reverse, so there could be a soulmate that isn't feeling very much in the good luck of energy at the moment, or maybe not receiving, you're maybe not receiving the gratitude that you deserve, or this person feels as though they're not getting the gratitude, which is where the tower moment could come in between the two of you. Somebody might say, well, you don't appreciate me. This is why we could never go further. Okay, we've got a bot. Can we get that one out of here? Thank you very much, my sweetie moderators. Bottom of the deck, it is calling to be spontaneous. So what you don't see coming in, this is going to come in thick, it's going to come in fast, it's going to come in very spontaneous, and it's going to be, this is a very specific message. This is for somebody specific who's going to be watching this reading. The things are coming through very thick, very fast. It's very intuitively minded. So I'm going to go with your soulmate. I'm going to go with your message. Your message, you're going to get a message in around soulmate, to do with a soulmate or from a soulmate. You have to make a decision here. This soulmate is maybe not feeling as though you're feeling the gratitude with them. Thank you, Debbie Thomas. So, native spirit. Medicine bag, you are the healer. You know how to heal this person. You know how to transform. You know how to create a healing energy around you that's going to. So you've got to make a decision in regards to, maybe are you going to help this person through? Are you going to guide this person? Are you going to show this person how much you have healed? Are you going to be the inspiration for this person to be able to move on? Somebody might be coming in wanting guidance. Soulmate, gratitude. Somebody, it could be a soulmate who wants to show gratitude to you. But gratitude came in reverse. I'm not going to deny that. And the trickster came in reverse. Okay, okay. There's something going on with a soulmate that's coming in now. Trickster came in reverse. Trickster, as we know, warrior of the heart. So your heart and their heart are connected by the warriors. There's that warrior element. You've been through your battles. Your heart has been hurt. You understand what non-judgment is. This is a very specific message for a specific person. So there's a soulmate out there that might come in. Because it came in reverse and these come in reverse, I don't take them in reverse and they never come in reverse, but I'm going to take them in reverse. I'm going to take them as it was shown to me because it's a specific message. I don't know who it's for, but if this relates to you or this happens to you, then you will understand why at the later point. This is almost like a prediction. Well, it is a prediction because it's the morning message. It won't be about what's happened because I try not to go back into what has happened. It's always forward movement, the next step forward. I don't try and look back in my readings. I'm not one of those kind of readers. So the soulmates here, gratitude, trickster in reverse. The trickster, as we know, is a wolf in sheep's clothing. He's somebody who is out to create illusions. Now, you might have to make a decision. Have you healed enough to understand that this person can also heal and they're no longer in the trickster energy? The decisions you made, are they going to be made because of the gratitude that you've received from the universe, from yourself, from your healing? And this person is going to come in asking you. You may not feel as though this person appreciates you or they have enough gratitude for you. And this is where the tower moment could come in. We had the Tower Pluto moment yesterday. Have you healed enough to work with this trickster? That is the now in reverse. A trickster who's learnt the lessons. Because I feel as though the shadow side is here, I'm going to work with a shadow side card. So what should we be aware of with this message in the bottle that comes in for the collective? What is the message in a bottle? What is the shadow side we need to be aware of? Atonement. Be aware. Look, atonement is the swords in the back. Let me just see how many is in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of swords is mental conflict. That is in the back. So are you frightened? It could be that this person mentally mind fucked you. This person might not be very open. You might have to overthink things, and you perceive this person as going to be somebody who will stab you in the back again. So your shadow side is a 4. That can create some stability. So having your shadow side kick in, just use your intuition. Because although she's looking forward, the swords are in her back. So your shadow side is worried, but also aware of what could be going on. So your shadow side today, when this message comes in, if it's coming in from somebody who may be a trickster from the past, somebody who you feel as though didn't appreciate you, didn't show you gratitude. This is somebody who had to learn you a lesson. But they're coming in with gratitude in reverse and trickster in reverse. You are the medicine bag. This trickster might not show you that they're a trickster, but they could be the trickster. They might be disguised, or somebody who's had the trickster energy. I'm going to read the trickster card, and then I'm going to see what it is in protection, because there's normally 2 meanings. For the person coming in, same swords in the back, they're addicted. Their shadow side is they have addictions. There is something to do with addictions in relation to the person. This is a very specific message. If you have not had a connection with somebody who's been in and out, somebody who you feel didn't appreciate you in the past, somebody who was a bit of a trickster, then this message isn't for you. This is a very specific message, and that's coming in. Bottom of the deck for the both of you. Revenge, a sword on each side. You have to be careful that the energy of revenge is not going to come from you, because this person stabbed you in the back in the past. This person might be coming in feeling as though they didn't know how to open up towards you. You feel as though they were never grateful. They were. It came in reverse. Why? Because it come under the soulmates. This person, you see them as a trickster. The reason, and the trickster comes underneath the addiction sign. So in the past, the reason this person was a trickster, a liar, a cheater, or a thief was because they had some kind of addiction that they couldn't control. Now, an addiction is a disease. It is not something they can necessarily control, and until the disease is under control, they're kind of beholden to the addiction. Your atonement here is the stability that you needed, your healing and the separation that you faced with this person. There's a message that's definitely coming in from this person. This person was here to learn you lessons. They are a soulmate. Connecting message between the two. Let's see what the connecting message is between the two. What's the universe wanting to say, and what's happening? This is a connection of a deep soul connection. So because soulmates have come up, I'm going to use the twin flame card. So whether it's a deep soul connection or a twin flame, on any level, on whether however you want to take it, this is how we're going to put it. 2 cards. What is connecting between this connection that we need to see? What is it in regards to this message that we need to see with this soulmate? Right. Definitely communication coming in. You've seen the signs. You've seen the signs. Communication is coming in. The message in the bottle regarding a soulmate who you believe stabbed you in the back and you didn't see it coming, which is why you are looking in the opposite direction, because you fear this. Somebody who was addicted, somebody who was a trickster, somebody you believe did not show gratitude towards you, or somebody who believes you have not seen how much work they are doing and you're not showing them the gratitude on how far they have come. You might have your back turned to this person. This is your shadow, so this is what you've got to be careful of. The reason is when you haven't healed certain things, it puts you back into a defense mode. The shadow side for them could be their addiction is not fully dealt with as yet, and this is why this is going to come in. They're going to say, yes, I'm still addicted, but I'm not as bad as I was. Can you not please show me some kind of, you know, gratitude on the fact that I've got better. I'm not here to trick you anymore. I'm being open. I'm being sincere. You have healed. You have the medicine bag. You have the choice here. You have got to make the decision. Are you going to allow this person to come in to help heal them? Because you can heal this person. You can help them because you have the medicine bag. You have the key to healing here. Why have they been doing this? Numbing. Whoever this person is who has an addiction, who's going to come in and communicate, has been numbing some kind of pain. You could be numbing that same kind of pain by dealing with things in a way that isn't breaking open the wounds completely. Sometimes you can put an anesthetic in. You can deal with it, but you're not dealing with the raw pain of it. And the reason I said this before, you cannot heal relationship woes and issues until you're in a relationship. You cannot heal a need, a fear of spiders until you face the spider. You cannot fear heights as a fear until you face that height. You cannot fear the pain of a relationship and how it might hurt, how it might break you apart and all the rest of it until you're in another relationship. You're never going to know truly how far you have come in your healing till you face that fear, face that spider, face those heights, face that relationship. This is something about facing the relationship. You have the ability to do it, but your shadow side might want to make you walk in the other direction because you believe the addiction for them is too strong. Their addiction is something that has created a lot of the woes that happened within your relationship. Oh my goodness. Okay, I wasn't going to take that many, but when the cards want to speak, they want to speak. Okay. Okay, so you have been doing something, they have been doing something that has been numbing the pain of the separation. The signs of communication are there. Now, if this person is so far into the addiction, it may not be a physical connection with them that you get the signs and symbols. I am getting a left hand scratch out, left hand pay out, right hand receive. They want, there's something that you need to pay out. And I think it's the healing. The signs are there, you know, and you understand. Something has been metamorphosized. There's a metamorphosis that has happened. Somebody has been settling in. Inner child wounds and healing have happened during this connection. Let me get one more on settling. So, there's a transformation from the inner child. And this is on the trickster's card. The way it's come down, 2 on yours, 2 in the middle, 2 on the side. The reason this person has learnt these trickster ways was from childhood. They have dealt with a lot of the childhood issues. This person could be following a father's footsteps or a mother's footsteps, depending on which way you want to look at it. But there's definitely some kind of parent. They always learnt to settle. There was never the energy of, and this could be you also. So this is divine between the two. So if settling is what's happening between the two of you, one side for the collective on the feminine side who's here watching, commitment. You have been settling for too long in relation to a commitment. You always put up with what was. You've now learnt your worth, so you will never ever put up with that commitment. Settling, you will not settle in the commitment anymore. You want more from it, and that is a good thing. What is the divine masculine or the person related to you coming in on this settling? The answer is yes. Okay, that's a great answer. So what is the answer yes to? Give me another card to clarify what is going on with this other person. Yes, this is your twin flame. So the person has finally understood that you're the twin flame. You are their person. And all this time, you have been settling in a commitment with them that wasn't healthy. And now they understand why they've always had to go back to drugs. They've been numbing the situation, that they've been numbing the separation. You have also been numbing the separation because that is between the two of you. How have you numbed your separation? Let's have a look, see if we can find out how. What has the collective or the person connected to this reading been doing that's been numbing the separation? You have been working with your tribe. You have been focusing so much on helping and being the medicine to your tribe, focusing on other people. You haven't necessarily focused on the pain that is created with the separation. You need to maybe sit with yourself, really feel it. And rather than being open about helping everybody else, sometimes it's easier to help other people than it is to actually finally sit down, take that band-aid off and look deep within and say, you know what, this is what I want. And I can say that this is I can say it's not what I want, but it is what I want. And by deflecting it and helping everybody else deal with their issues, you are not dealing with your own. Although you are here to help the tribe, you are still on your own in this healing. The signs are there. What is happening on the person side? So let's see. Your person. What have they been dealing with while you have been doing this? Where are they right now? The mask. The mask came sideways. Their mask is falling. They are the trickster in reverse. The mask is falling off. They're finally seeing. Why? Because they've received the message, the downloads, the message in the bottle. You have also been receiving the messages. The communication has been coming in. Your intuition is going to really kick off. You may have been seeing sights, sounds, music that came in on the left side. You have surrendered to the connection of understanding that this person is your twin flame. We had that yesterday. Now is the person's energy that they now feel the same way. Now the mask has fallen on the person. Received. The received came in reverse. You haven't received the message yet. Why haven't you received the message from this person? What is holding this person back? They want the fresh start. This is the message. This is the whole. We had 2-1-1-2 when I said that the mirroring is here. You haven't received the message, but when the message does come in, this is what the decision is. This person wants a fresh new start. They want the seed. Now, if you remember the reading I did for you the other day, it said the seeds that you planted, you're now going to see the bud. That is exactly the same bud that I seen in the reading, in the cards from the other day. Okay, there is a pause that is happening right now because this person isn't ready to come forward to ask for the fresh start. They finally understood that they are the trickster within themselves, the addiction here. So what is the final outcome of this? Where is this going to go? And I don't mean final as in ending, I mean the next step forward. Where is this going to go? Shadow work. Told you, look, you need to work on your shadow work. There's a reason why I pulled the shadow work. You need to understand that this person didn't stab you in the back. They were betraying themselves and you was just a consequence of that. Why? Because they have an addiction. An addiction is far greater than just something that you can control. It's an uncontrollable urge. It's a disease. It's a condition that they have to deal with on a completely different level. They are looking away from you. You are looking away. Yeah, hang on, it goes the other way. So let's see. You are both focusing elsewhere at the moment. Both of you need to look at each other and understand the shadows that you held with each other. At the moment, this is happening. It is in the opposite direction. Once you're ready to turn around, but I think this message that comes in from the divine or from this person or from somebody that you know is in relation to this soulmate, this is when you'll be able to face what's going on head on with the shadow work that needs to be done. So your next step forward is finally dealing with and addressing the shadow work. The devotion is here in the candle. One more, please. And last and final card. Last and final card here. Family. This person sees you as family. You could have family with them. You could have children with them. Or this person may want to start a family or grow a family or see you as their family. They understand that the shadow work has to be done. They are devoted to you and the family and the unity here. You are united. The Four of Wands, this is reunion. This is the union. This is family is the most important thing to you and to them. And they're doing it because they want their family back. They see you as home. They see you as their family. They see you as the twin flame. Yes, they finally do. All this time, you will not settle for the commitment. You want the commitment. Settling is the reason why they had to move. They wasn't emotionally open. They wasn't emotionally available because they were so far into the addictions. They was in their trickster mentality. You'd always allowed them to be, and you enabled them to be in that energy by not setting your boundaries high enough. The second you did, you had to walk away. Yes, it hurts, but believe me, by doing it, you've done the best thing for yourself and for this person. Bottom of the deck, you are finally both understanding who each other is in this connection and understanding each other on a deeper level. If there was one message that this person could give to you, what would it be right now? If there was one message this person could give to you, what would it be right now? Just one card, please. Thank you very much, Spirit. I want to build with you and grow with you. This person finally understands you are the family and they want to build with you. Look.
building a family, building a structure, building something that is more stable than where they have come from, what you've ever had in the before. They've understood in the past you have had to settle because they was less than. They've had to settle because you couldn't fully commit to them, because you didn't have your boundaries and you weren't the best person to have around for them, because you allowed them to get away with too much damn shit, because the love was too much, too strong, too overpowering, and your love for them overshadowed what you should have been doing for yourself. So this separation has really been able to ignite you to find and face who you are, find your self-love. In an allowance, then the two can now come together. Or when it does, it's going to have a bigger, broader understanding of why this is all happening. I want to get one of the love cards. One love card, please. One love card, and we will finish it there. Embrace. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. It is time to embrace. It's time to embrace this. You have surrendered. You might not have admitted to it yet because you feel silly about the stab wounds and the hurt and the pain, but finally allowing it, bottom of the deck for all of them. Let's see. Fork in the road. This is a decision that you've got to make, but we already know that because you've had the decision. And for the other person, warrior of the heart. They're finally coming in because they understand the heart. They understand the heart chakra that's going in with this. Okay, let's get one release card from the angels. Let's get one of the chakra healing cards. What's needed at this time, Spirit, to help? Oh, I do not want that many. They're saying, yes, you are. You didn't want 3? No, I'm going to give you 3 again. Okay, well, I'm going to take it because they've hit the deck. So, it is time to celebrate life. It is time to have the gratitude. The sun goddess is here. I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. I am grateful for everything and everyone in my life and the lessons each learnt. I celebrate every day in honoring and respecting all life from Mother Earth. The time is healing. The time is to face that shadow side. It's always the shadows that stops a connection coming in, or the shadows that push a connection away. By dealing with the shadows, you allow the process of two people being able to come together in a more translucent, flowing, ebb and flow state. So there we are. I don't know who that's for. It's very specific. It took me on a tangent. Right, before we finish, I want the trickster, and I'm going to see what the trickster is. But we're going to see what it comes in reverse, because this is the trickster person. This is the person that you perceive as the trickster. Okay. Right, let me just have a look. Right, let me see. Okay. Things are not as bad as they seem. Something that seems bad may in fact be good, or vice versa. This is what we're on about because it came in reverse. So your perception here is what we've got to look at. Don't take everything at face value. Look beneath the surface. This card encourages you to try. Let me just hold the card up so you can see what I'm talking about. This card encourages you to try and find the humour or the gentle amusement in seeing things that are difficult situations. A bit like yesterday. See the humour in everything. It also encourages you to have irresponsible fun, irrepressible fun. Step out of the mould. So this person, when they come in, you perceive them. Things are not as you see them, and you're not looking at things because you're still working from the abandonment, the atonement. And look what atonement means in meanings, and you're not dealing with that because of the addiction that they hold. So there we go. There's your reading. I'm not sure who it's for. It was very specific. It was very one track. From the second the cards went down, it pulled me in, sucked me into a tunnel, and the message had to be delivered. So What I spoke about, what I've been speaking about on a very general level on the twin flames and all the rest of it today has kind of narrowed it down. It's almost like somebody's really wanting to, you're welcome, Debbie. Somebody's really wanting to come in, or that message is about to be delivered. And by having this understanding that sometimes you could be quite blinded by the pain of this person, you could turn your back on it. This person was here for a reason. All you have to do is surrender to it. Stop focusing on the other people, the tribe. Because right now it's time for you to focus on the shadow that is here. Because when this person comes in, how you react, it's okay to respond. Responding is healthy. It's balanced. It's grounded. Reacting comes from fear. Reacting is an impulsive shake-up of your soul and fear and issues all flooding back. When you use your intuition, it's calm, it's peaceful, and you can resonate to what's going on, and you can deliver the message that you want to say without feeling like, shit, I shouldn't have said that. Because there's a very much moment of, this comes in, I don't care, psh, push it away. Why? Because you haven't dealt with the wounds that you're carrying. Why? Why am I not dealing with, oh, because they're an addict. Fuck them, they're a trickster. You're not seeing. You're not seeing everything. You're not seeing it in its entirety. So, message is clear. Is it for you? Who knows? I may be back later on. I'm going to, at some point, I'm not going to say when, but I'm going to come back and do a open message. I may do a a collective fire, water, air, blah, 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 earth. Thank you, Dan, over the next couple of days, to see what really is happening in March. I don't like doing the individual readings. I don't think anybody really is just one. I think you're either more fire, you're either this or that or the other. But I will do the elements. I don't like doing the full readings on each individual sign. I think with that diverse now, it's gone beyond that. I think if you're still focused so much on one sign, in the end, in the tarot, the way that it works is you embody all of the pieces of who you are. You embody the cups, you embody but you learn with each one in balance. And when you have learned to balance each and accept each part of who you are emotionally and fiery, airy and earth and grounded, you become higher than that. You become the empress, and our placement here on the earth is to become the empresses, is to balance all of the four natures and four corners, to be able to reach that element of higher learning. That fourth element is the fifth element. You are the fifth element. You are grounded. While you're in your 3D, you have very much focus on the four elements. If you ever watched the film the fifth element is the higher element that connects all four together, almost like a pyramid. It's putting the pyramid together. And this is why I don't like the individual readings. Yes, concentrate on balancing each of the air elements and what you've got in you of each of the elements out. What you've got in you is kind of like a guidance to where you really need to focus more, because you have more of that energy, and that's where it needs to balance. So this is why I have a very different perception of what the signs are. The signs that are within you are the ones that rule you, and those are the ones that really need the balance, really need to be pulled back in, understood, healed, to be able to get some kind of grounded energy, to connect all four. So when you finally pull in the fifth element, which is the element of above from the fifth dimension, the third element and can connect and create this four walls to live on the fourth dimension, which is where we want to be. That we have the 3D, we're coming from the fifth, and we want to live on the fourth, which is a duality between the two, and understanding that you have to be physically there, but you can have a higher perspective over everything. And for me, this is why I do not necessarily, not believe in, but do not focus so much on the elements other than the four elements, because my goal here is to balance all of the four elements within you to get you to the fifth element of who you are, your divinity, your openness, your awakenedness, which will then allow you to live in the 4D. So that is what I do. This is what I believe in. That's why I don't, and that's why I've never really been able to correlate and get the individual star signs down. But I will go more into that when we do the reading. So on that level, I'm going to say good night, goodbye, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Hope you have a great day. If I don't see you later on today, I'll see you tomorrow. Smooches.